Welcome to the Noon Mix. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Dan Reynolds, and we'll be here for a little bit for you to get some information about what's going on in and around the local area. We're here from 12 to 12:30, and we would like you to be interactive with us. There's different ways you can do that. Basically, if you are an internet person that likes to get on the interweb, you can do so by going to our homepage at hometowntv.net. And you can also connect with us on Skype and also Yahoo Messenger at noonmix26. That's the code word to get to there. And you basically go to our Facebook page. You can go there by going to facebook.com/thenoonmix, and you should find us there pretty quickly. And we have different things on our website. You post a favorite photo of things that are happening in your world and that you'd like to share with our viewers out there. If you got a funny video or a video that you shoot yourself, please submit that too. Just link to us and submit it, put it on our timeline, and we'll be glad to get that message out to our folks out there. This is all about interactivity, trying to push that idea out there to our viewing audience. Even though you watch us on TV, there's different ways you can be a part of our community and interact with us throughout our viewing area. So that's what's going on. October is just about over with, and we're getting a lot of press releases from things that are going on in November, and a lot of things happening around the Thanksgiving time, and a lot of things going on right now. I've got a ton of information about a lot of churches and different organizations out there doing a trick or treat, trunk or treat, and all kinds of fun things for the kids. Safe places where you can go to do your trick or treating. So listen to this broadcast. We'll be doing some local events and places where you can take advantage of that. Let's take a look at our weather. We've got some interesting weather going on right now with our little weather bug that we have featured on our channel. And if we cut to that right now, we've got, if we look out our window in different areas in the Harrison area, we've got some nice rain. Of course, we had an overnight rain. If you were lucky to get some of that rain, I woke up this morning and looked out the kitchen window and get a straight shot of our barn out there, and rain was raining so hard that it was pouring over the gutters. So we know that there's quite a bit of extra rain going to our little storage water system that we got set up. We'll take a picture of that someday and let everyone see how we do that. We have animals out there, and we don't like to just basically go to our water tap. We try to have a storage system for actually the garden and for our chickens and guineas and different animals we have around. So I'll take a picture of that and show you sometime. But right now it's 71 degrees right here on Tuesday, and we've got a 30% chance of rain going on. And that goes on into Wednesday and Thursday. Chances of rain continue throughout. And I think we have, let's see if we have some other information here. Of course, we've got the humidity is 93%, quite a bit for this area. And rain for the month shows 0. Of course, I'm sure that will go up on into November. We should be able to get some more rain. And if you're checking the time, sunrise and sunset, sunrise this morning was 7:32, and the sunset tonight is creeping in on darkness. As soon as we turn our clocks back for the daylight savings, we're going to be of course, you'll be driving home and it'll be completely dark, which I don't like that much, but gives you a lot of time to be inside watching television and doing crossword puzzles and whatever that you guys do out there. But we want to welcome everybody to the show. And like I said, we are interactive, try to be interactive, even though this is live coming to you. Most people watching this on their television station, we like to be interactive. And if you have a smartphone and would like to be a part of what we do here, go to our website, hometowntv.net, and there's an Android app or an iPhone app there that you can click, and it gives you full screen coverage of what we're doing here. And you can watch that live on the go during lunch. Now we repeat this show at 5:30 on our cable stations in and around. If you're watching this now, it'll be rerun at 5:30 on all of our Cox and Suddenlink, Salem, and Yelcott cable system. in and around the area. So we're at a lot of different places there. Okay, with that said, we got our weather out of the way. Let's take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about our latest press releases we got from our Boone and Baxter County Sheriff's Office. There are some things that are going on. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Stick around. You're watching The New Mix. Stay with us.
But we do have layaway, and $10 will hold your purchase. Come and see the Harness Boot and Shoe located in beautiful downtown Harrison.
Now this comes to us from the Boone County Sheriff's Office, and as of yesterday, Sheriff Mike Moore reports that the Boone County Sheriff's Office Department assisted in the Arkansas State Police arrest of the Lead Hill Police Chief Kenny Barnes, and the arrest took place at the Lead Hill City Hall with a warrant that had been issued for felony theft of property charges, abuse of public trust, release or disclosure to unauthorized person, and abuse of that office. Allegations have been made that Chief Barnes was off duty when he went to the Boone County Citizens Home in Diamond City, acting upon his law enforcement authority conducting an investigation. During that conduct, Chief Barnes was alleged to have seized a number of guns from that citizen. The investigation into the case determined that Chief Barnes had in fact sold a number of those seized guns to individuals in the community for his own personal gain. Bond has been set on the warrant at $75,000. At this time, the case is still under investigation. Sheriff Moore encourages anyone who has information about anything similar in crimes to call the Sheriff's Office at 870-741-8404 or email him at detectivedivision@boonesheriff.com. As always, information of this nature will be held in the strictest anonymity. I have a live call. Wonder why we would do that. Let me do this first, and then we'll get that live call. For some reason, it seems to be a surprise to me. Okay, this comes to us from the Baxter County Sheriff's Office, sex offender registrations with the Sheriff's Office. Jacob Dale Langston, as you see there on the screen, will be coming up soon. The Sheriff's Office is to notify the public that a Level 3 sex offender, which is a high risk to reoffend, has been released from the Arkansas Department of Corrections, has registered with the Sheriff's Office, and is now residing in Baxter County. Jacob Dale Langston is living at 16710 Highway 5 South in Norfolk, Arkansas. The offender was convicted of sexual assault in the second degree in May of 2008. This offense involved the offender engaged in forced sexual contact with an adult female. This person is not wanted by the law enforcement at this time. This notification is not intended to increase fear. Rather, it is to the belief that that an informed public is a safer public. This information cannot be used to threaten, intimidate, or harass registered sex offenders. Citizen abuse will not be tolerated, and such abuse could potentially end law enforcement's ability to communicate notifications to the public, and that's why we are submitting this information to our viewers out there for you to be informed, not to go about your own lawful or unlawful zeal against this person. Just to be clear that we are here to inform. Okay, let's see. We have 10 minutes after the hour or thereabouts, and we have a caller on the line. I will take that. I'm assuming that our call screeners back there have their own reasons for doing this call. So who's on the line? Hello?
Hello? Hi, Dan!
Hello, and
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danny boy. Happy birthday to you.
Well, you hit that high note. That's always a good thing if you can hit that high note.
Do you know who this is?
I'm slightly, I don't know.
It's your favorite co-host in Mountain Home.
Karen McKay. Well, thank you. Are you listening and watching yourself do this?
No, I'm actually at work, and I had to take a little break to call in to wish you a happy birthday, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. The men in the white coats are working their way down to your office right now.
And how old are we today?
We are 58.
58.
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 60.
Oh, well, thank you very much for that. You know, it's the TV makeup that helps me with that.
Hey.
You know, I use the mortician's makeup.
Only your hairdresser knows. And that mortician's makeup's thick, you know.
It is pretty thick. It's hard. It's easy to get on and hard to get off. Well, thank you, Karen.
That's right. Well,
Karen,
for
those people that don't know.
Not much cause to take it off when you need it. You
well,
know?
let's leave it on. Fills in all those deep crevices.
Well, I had to call and say happy birthday. I've had this planned, and I knew it was your birthday.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, you're the only person that I know will go over the top.
Well, that's what I do, you know. That's why you keep me around.
Either over the top or underneath. Either way, whatever it takes to get there.
Well, you know, anything to do to get on TV or radio or
what you need to do is watch this at 5:30 tonight and see if you feel, you know, a little embarrassed or a little, you know, proud of yourself. Either way.
Hey, I'm going to be proud. Let me just tell you.
For those people that don't know who's on the phone, it's Karen McKay. She's my co-host over in Mountain Home. We do a weekly show over there called 726 Mountain Home, and if you watch that show, then the voice will be recognizable then.
Well, you left off the part that I'm the star of the show.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. You are the star of the show. Appreciate for you injecting that into the conversation.
Well, anything I can do to help.
Yeah. Well, Karen, thanks so much for calling in. Appreciate that.
Well, hey,
I've already had a great birthday.
Tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will. Okay, bye now. Have a great birthday.
You too. Thanks, Karen.
Bye.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, appreciate that. That was almost a surprise and really quite uncalled for, but those things get through with the crew that we have in the back. They have no shame whatsoever, and they get awarded for that at the end of the week with their very small paychecks. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to continue with our events for the area, and I got a cool video to show you, kind of funny, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Stay with us.
Since 19...
What is happening on our channels? Well, you know, of course, we talked quite a bit about this with what we do here, 26.1, 2, 3, and 4. And I always like to every day kind of give you what's going on prime time on our this TV network. It's a movie-only network, and what's coming at prime time tonight at 7 o'clock is, of course, it's going to be Halloween featured. It's called The Fog, and this movie was produced back in 1980. Directed and produced by John Carpenter. For those movie buffs out there, that you know exactly who I'm talking about. He likes to do horror movies and movies that involve the end of the world and that kind of thing. Love his movies. He's a guy who he writes, produces, and he also produces the soundtrack a lot of times of the background music. And this movie stars Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Janet Leigh of Psycho fame. And the movie is set in Northern California in a fishing town built 100 years ago over an old leper colony. And this becomes the shrouded mystery by a killer fog containing zombie-like ghost seeking revenge for their deaths. So watch that tonight at 7 o'clock if you're so inclined. And let's talk about, and there's a picture of the movie poster, The Fog, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Adrienne Barbeau, John Houseman, and Janet Leigh from the great movie that I just happened to forget, Psycho. There we go. Upcoming events are coming up in and around there. Let's start off with some of the things happening over in the Mountain Home area. And let's go back up to the top here. Free to the community on the campus of ASUMH tonight from 5 to 9. They have games, hayride, inflatable costume contest, food, and more. I'm not sure what they're going to do about if it rains. But if you want more information, if they're going to have it tonight, 870-508-6100 for the ASUMH Kids Bash at the ASUMH. Also, they're going to have actually that was tonight, on the 31st, which is going to be Thursday, which is Halloween night. Hay rides throughout the town in Norfolk for their trick or treat and their trunk or treating and more. It's the Norfolk Halloween Bash coming up this Thursday. Also this Thursday is the trunk or treat. It's going to be at the Christian Church of Mountain Home. Plenty of games, candy, and fun for the kids at the trunk or treat there at the Christian Church of Mountain Home. Also, for all of November, December, model trains will be displayed at the Donald M. Reynolds Public Library on the lower level. These displays are sponsored by the Mountain Home Model Railroad Club. The display is free of charge and open to the public. Trains of various scales will be on display with Santa showing up here and there. So I guess you just have to find out by going if you want to see Santa. Redeemer Lutheran Church has a rummage sale on the 1st this Friday at 7 to 3 p.m., Saturday 8 to 12. It's free admission at 307 West North Street in Mountain Home. Bake sale with elephants, with white elephant, tools, furniture, boutique, clothing, books, plants. Lunch is sold from Friday from 11 to 1. You can call June Stankus at 870-424-5602 for more information on that. Also on the 1st, which is a Friday, is the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce, the Dallas Travel Adventure Show. And as part of the Focus of Mountain Home initiative, the Chamber will travel to 5 regional shows in 2013. If you are in the area, please stop by the show to see them. Look for the Mountain Home Arkansas booth. We're going to be in Springfield, Missouri, January 11th through the 13th. Chicago Travel and Adventure Show, January 26th and 27th. St. Louis Boat and Outdoor Show, February the 6th. Rogers, Arkansas, April 13th and 14th. And then also Dallas Travel and Adventure Show, November. And these dates will be determined. We'll give you more information on those tours a little bit later on in the year. Also this Friday, first day of breakfast at El Chico, hosted by the Pippin CPA, and this is for the Chamber of Commerce members. If you're interested in that, you can contact the Chamber members or El Chico for more information on that. There's going to be a 11th Annual Junior Auxiliary Frosty Festival. This will be a shopping experience for you. Annual Frosty Festival Shopping Extravaganza, November 1st and 2nd, this Friday at 9:30 to 5:30 and Saturday from 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Enjoy shopping with over 50 vendors. Blackbird Cafe will be there for breakfast, lunch, and snacks, and you can shop. Please note that the location change to the shed on the ASUMH campus. Shuttle service is available. Tickets are $5 and will be purchased at the Blackbird Cafe, Freckles Cheek, or Ashley Havens State Farm in Mountain Home. You may also purchase tickets at the door. The ticket cost directly helps over 1,000 children in Baxter County every year, and that is a huge shopping event. Also, the Marvelous Shopping Night out at Frosty Festival at 5:30 on this Friday. Okay, let's go and check out some things happening in and around the Harrison area. Halloween paintball shoot. This is the event sponsored by the Grace Christian Center. It's going to be happening, I'm trying to find the day, October 31st to November 2nd. Also, we've got a fall family carnival hosted by Northvale Baptist Church. This is October 31st, this Friday, from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at 310 Adams Street behind Western Sizzlin'. This is a free event: hot dogs, chips and drink, s'mores, and a fire pit. Candy and games for the kids. Costumes are welcome but not required. For more information, you can call 870-741-3630. Also is a Fall Fest at the Creek, hosted by Bear Creek Springs Baptist Church. It is coming October 31st, this Friday, and they have games, food, fun for all, and part of the excitement at the Bear Creek Fall Festival is a fun and safe alternative to Halloween night with a carnival-style atmosphere, and will be held on the evening of Thursday, October 31st, from 6:30 to 8:30, and that's at the Bear Creek Springs Baptist Church. They'll also have a Scare on the Square. This is a trick-or-treating event from 4 to 6 p.m. A pumpkin contest can drop off at 4 o'clock. Judging will be at 5. Costume contest begins at 6. Street dance after the costume until 10 p.m. And this is sponsored by the Harrison Historic Business Association. And they'd like you to participate. Not sure what this is going to be actually on the 31st, which is a Thursday, and we'll find out more information about rain dates, if they will extend that or whatever. I'm not sure what they will, but if you would like to call Beth at 870-365-5403 or Kathy at 870-577-0173 for more information. And I think that's all for us. We're going to take our quick break. We'll be back to close out this week's show, or today's show rather, with a funny video. Stay with us. Again tomorrow, and this is our video of the day.
Grab yourself from the racing and beware of a banana in left field.
See you guys tomorrow. And that's it for the show.